Yo, yo, what's up with it? Hey there, Linus Kitty. What's up with you? Looney B right here, checking in. All right. Oh, yeah. Hey, Christy. Hello, Christy. Hello, Kimberly. I know, right? We're going to see. I can only imagine, too, what they would say. We're going to see. Hey, Millie, how you doing today? So we're going to be going backwards, y'all. We're going to be starting at Pisces and going backwards. Hello, Yolanda. Pisces first, Reaction King. Pisces first. Yeah, I know how that'd be too. Like having to wait all the way through till Pisces, you'd be like, God damn, bro. I'll come back. Hey there, Hive Mind. Hive Mind in the building, y'all. The Fish Fiesta. All right. That was terrible. We'll come back to that though. Yeah, this we gotta give a shout out to my girl, Jean Julian, Megan. Forgot Megan name, but Megan basically came in here and gave me that. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Reaction King. I do my best. That was the goal, to try to be one of the best. You know, I was inspired by a lot of the best people too. So I ain't gonna just take all that credit to myself. I had to see somebody do tarot first before I got into it. Hey, yo, I gotta tell you this story too before I get started. There was this one lady when I first watched tarot, my first ever tarot reading. I still remember the lady to this day. She's still on YouTube too. Her name is, I want to say, Carol's Corner. She was like this UK lady. She had an accent. Maybe she's not from UK. Maybe she could be from Australia. I don't know. It's a black woman. She did makeup tutorials originally. You know what I mean? So when I seen her, like I think I don't know if I got to go back and look and see if she still posts. I don't know, but like I know she was on there maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, because it made me think about her. And I looked one day and she was there. She wasn't posting as much, but she was there. You know what I mean? And I remembered her because I'm like, damn, this was the first lady ever who I seen on YouTube and who like, you know, inspired me and like, well, she didn't inspire me necessarily at that moment, but like she was doing her thing and it was like, what's going on right now? How is she doing this? So like, you know, she did open me up. But anyway, let's get going. We're gonna get started right here at Pisces. All right, so quick shuffle. And we're gonna get started. Pisces, if they called you drunk, what would they say? What would they say? If they called you drunk, what would they say? They seen a picture. Now, for some of y'all, they may not, I don't know if you guys are in like a relationship, if you guys are in a connection, but they wouldn't be happy about that. So they'd be upset about some type of relationship you guys are in. Now, it could be about the breakup or whatever. They'd still be bitter about it. Ooh. So you could be dealing with the Cancer, could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with the Libra. All right, they would be a little bit bitter with you. Maybe even say some things that are a little bit hurtful. All right, as a way of trying to persuade you to do what they want you to do. Oh yeah, you could be dealing with the Leo. Yeah, exactly. So they may even try to invite you guys out. We got the Page of Wands, so they may even try to invite you guys out in some way. But like they would try to incite jealousy in you by like being bitter. Maybe like speaking about like another relationship that they maybe have, or talking about like how you guys never were like emotionally fit for each other. So like it would be like a lot of hurt coming out, a lot of hurt coming out of this person. Could be towards Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, So they maybe in a way that, so let me say this, maybe in a way they would still say like, so they would try to act like aloof as if they wouldn't want to be with you guys, like they really wouldn't want the situation to go forward or like to deal with you like that. But I also kind of feel like they would be trying to do that to convince you guys or persuade you guys to like make a relationship like more stable or more grounded. You know what I mean? Or they would be trying to get you guys to, maybe I was even thinking like go on a trip somewhere, like to go somewhere with them. Like this would be drunk though. Like they would want to go out. So maybe it's, oh yeah, with the Page of Wands reverse, these are all like what do they call ungrounded ideas or ungrounded passions. So like they would have a desire to do some things, but like they're not going to be rational about these things. You know what I mean? So they may even like try to sell you guys dreams in a way of like what could be, like talk a good game. That's what I get. They'll talk a good game. They may even talk about like, you know, trying to like invest more, maybe trying to like spend more time, or they even try to blame, I'm gonna say blame you guys for why they didn't invest as much. You know what I mean? With the Seven of Swords, is just them being strategical about how they present things. Like, so they may even talk about how they've been watching you, seeing you. So like they'll probably finally come out with the truth about how they've been like paying attention to you, watching everything you've been doing. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You know what I mean? So they would let you guys know how they really feel, but like it'd be frustration, anger, and like petty jealousy. You know what I mean? Like not like the jealousy where it's like I'm about to break your shit, but like petty jealousy. Like I seen you with your boy. I seen that picture you posted. I seen people commenting on there. You know what I mean? Like they would be telling you guys that they think you guys are popular, but it would come from like a more I'm gonna say vindictive, but it comes from more of like a sarcastic way. You know what I mean? So like they would tell you that they know that you guys are getting a lot more attention. Maybe you guys posted a picture that they seen that they weren't really fond of. Like maybe there was like a lot of comments, or a lot of reactions, or a lot of like people who they know who are like maybe competing for your attention in those likes or in those comments. They would be speaking about those things, or they would just be talking about a lot of attention that you guys be getting, and they'd be noticing but not saying nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like all their feelings that they've been having, because we do got the Two of Cups first starting off, so there's more like Cancer energy. So they have emotions, but they just don't want to like express it like straight out. You know what I mean? So like more likely they just be talking shit as the most thing. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't really come off as them like really being negative. It'd be like them talking shit. And really what they be trying to do is strategize to get you guys to come over, or strategize to get you guys to like give something to them, maybe give more to the relationship. You know what I mean? Or give the relationship. Maybe try to fix the relationship. Like give it another like give it not even give it another spin. Like if you guys aren't like in a connection, then they would just like want you to be around. They just want you guys to be around. They want to have a heart to heart. So Two of Cups is a heart to heart. So that's what they would want. But they really just want your attention at that moment. So they want you guys to really like focus on them. Yeah, strategizing even when you're drunk. That's why I was thinking like this may not be like a drinker, or if this is a drinker, then this is somebody who drinks very well and knows how to handle their alcohol. Because like to strategize while you're drunk is like a whole nother feat. So that's what it comes off as like they thought about these things. These are what's going on is just like the thoughts that they thought about and that they never spoke about towards you are coming out. You know what I mean? That's just how it be when you're drunk. But like these are things that they've thought about and like the way that they want to present it. So it's not even like these are like just drunk thoughts. These are thoughts that I've thought for a while, and now that I'm drunk, I have the real reason to say something to you. You know what I mean? So that's what they'd be trying to do. These be like misleading or like leading questions. So like everything kind of leads to you guys maybe like coming over. Maybe they want you guys to like watch a movie, or they want to come over and watch a movie. Like there's like a desire to have some type of intimacy or just be in your space. You know what I mean? And maybe even talk about like I said, maybe going out on like another occasion. You know what I mean? Like inviting you guys out on another occasion, like come to the club, come to the bar, come here with me. Like there's a desire to do something like that, but at the same time trying to act like it's not no big thing. Like acting maybe aloof and acting a little distant, you know what I mean, with the stuff that they say. Nothing really comes off direct. Even though it's like passionate and like excited, it never comes off like all the way direct. It comes off like misconstrued in some way. All right, that's how they would do it. They called you. You know what I mean? They basically tell you guys that they don't like being independent, but they wouldn't say that outright. They would just be like, you know, you're not here with me. Where are you when I need you? Because the Seven of Swords can be people who show up when you need them. So like they would be like, where are you when I need you? You weren't there for me. Like kind of guilting you guys. You know what I mean? But it's not really even guilt. It's just trying to make you think differently. Like maybe sometimes even making you doubt your emotions or make you doubt your own feelings. You know what I mean? So yeah, it wouldn't be. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But they would try to repair the connection between y'all, or try to figure out like what you need somehow, or what would make the situation more grounded. All right. So anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Cancer, Leo, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. We're gonna see. That's just getting started. We'll warm it up in a second. Maybe it gets more exciting shortly. All right, Aquarius. So Aquarius, if they called you drunk, what would they say? Wake up lonely with a big ass hangover after. All right. So what would it do? Oh, King of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. So if they called you drunk, what would they say? King of Cups to the Ace of Cups. So it's King of Cups in reverse to the Ace of Cups to the Empress in reverse. Oh, okay. So and then the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. They would want you guys to start over, or they would want the passion back. I mean, the romance or the love in the relationship to come back around. So they may tell you guys that they don't really feel fulfilled. They may try to like guilt you guys, make you guys feel sad for them in some way. Like they wouldn't really try to express how much they really care. This would be them like really like I'm gonna say that they even. So this is what happens. Unexpectedly, this person tries to like come by. Or unexpectedly, this person tries to move this situation further fast too. So they may put up a facade of them like not wanting to put in any energy. So they may say like, "Oh, I'm just going to give up on this connection." So it's like a form of guilt because they don't want you to know that they care more than you do. All right, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, so they will also talk about your guys' public image or how you guys are making them look. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe it's either how you guys make them look, because like they care about like their image, how other people are like seeing them in this connection, or how other people see them. So they may tell you guys that they didn't necessarily feel worthy of a relationship, or they may have told you guys that they didn't feel like you were worthy at the time of a relationship. It could be any one of those. Like they would probably like come true out of like situations that you guys never really like got to the bottom of. Because we got 8 of Cups here and the seven of Wands. So there'd be a desire to try to get to the bottom of something between y'all, like things that were left unsaid. All right, things that may be left lingering between y'all. You know what I mean? Like they would basically try to keep you being persistent with them. Stay on the phone so that way you don't like leave them on red. You know what I mean? Because they don't really feel good enough for you. So like when they're drinking, they really don't feel like they're like on your level. Then that really kind of like takes them out of their zone for some reason. They don't feel like themselves. Like they really couldn't. A King of Cups in reverse, somebody who doesn't know how to handle their emotions. So they don't really know how to handle their emotions when they're drinking. You know what I mean? So like I guess they start really spilling it, almost like a Knight of Cups, like overly romantic, maybe a little bit clingy, maybe a little bit needy, but like they hate to be this way. They hate to let you see that they need you, or hate to make you feel like let you know that they like want emotional reassurance from you. They want a lot of reassurance, so they want to know that they're attracted to you. They want you to know that you're attractive. You know what I mean? They may try to spoil you in some way, whatever way that may be. Like maybe they cash app you. That's I mean, because like the King of Cups is generous, but it's like and because it's in reverse, there's a motive behind it. So like the motive is to try to get you guys to see them as maybe your ever loving, everlasting love again, or like your partner again, or somebody who you guys could see yourself like marrying or settle down with. They may tell you guys that they don't really feel like they're ready for that just yet though. So like they may like finally let you know like I don't think I'm able to like love anybody in that way just yet. I'm not ready to like settle down just yet. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like I have advantage like the advantage in this relationship, which would be kind of like bold for them to say that because with the lovers in reverse, there's a fear of intimacy. So they may tell you guys that like they're afraid of like getting closer, or they're afraid of like this situation just ending out of nowhere after putting in a lot of energy. So like they would tell you that they stopped fighting, or they didn't put in a whole lot of like pressure. They didn't want to do too much around you. They don't want you to know how much they really care, how much you affect their feelings, or how much you affect their moods, how much you affect their self-worth. You know what I mean? How their value is appraised or is based on how they're seen with you. So they may not, they probably would tell you that now, like, in the past, I didn't see you as being worthy enough. I didn't want to be, I'm gonna say, seen with you guys. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, because with the lovers here in reverse, it's like not. It's like these are usually hidden connections. Sometimes they call it infidelity. For some of y'all, they may tell you that they had a mistress or like a mister or like another partner or somebody, but it was just like it wasn't something they expected to happen. You know what I mean? It just kind of like fell into their lap, or the situation, the way it fell apart, they just wasn't expecting it to crumble in that way. You know what I mean? So they may even tell you about how you guys didn't really build a relationship on a foundational, like a grounded foundation with you guys. Like there was no real stability between y'all. But they would definitely want to renew the connection again because they have a whole new outlook. I'm gonna say a whole new outlook on how you are, or like emotionally they feel like there's a new reset between y'all. Like there's more feelings here. Like I want you to know I still have those feelings. So they would still tell you guys like I still have those feelings. I just don't want to be the one to like put in too much energy. I just didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to disrupt whatever you had going on. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are moving on or moving forward. I didn't want to get in between whatever connections you guys may be having. You know what I mean? They're still feeling it. So they would just basically let you know that they still have feelings for you guys. Yep. They still have feelings for you guys. And they may even like admit to like taking advantage of you. You know what I mean? When they know that they shouldn't have, or like that they know that they were like, I'm gonna say taking advantage of you. That's really what it is. Or that they would tell you that they feel like you took advantage of them. You know what I mean? One of those two. Like maybe because you guys are maybe more stable, more mature, that you took advantage of them. You know what I mean? Or that they feel like they're taking advantage of you. It could be like that too, because we do got the cherry here, which could be somebody who asserts their authority or their dominance. So they may even like try to be aggressive in a way. Like maybe they have status, maybe they have like structured authority in your life. So they may still try to play that card, but they don't really feel like they can. So that's why that emotional manipulation comes in, because they really would try to fill out your feelings, try to get you to just kind of like feel to see if you're still there. Like, can I still touch you emotionally? Can I still get to your feelings? Can I still get to your heart? So they would still be trying to do that, but like not trying to be too overbearing or too pushy. Like they don't want to do too much. They might even tell you about some of the struggles that they're going through, like some of the issues they had. They may tell you about a breakup that they had with somebody. That could be a facade though, only because the tower showed up first. So that could be phony. Like if they say that they're not dealing with somebody anymore, that could be the phony part. What's up, Liquid Fire? So know that, because this is somebody who just sees you in a better light than their partner. So something something about you guys is just different than them, or just maybe you have, like I said, more status, more public recognition. Maybe you have more material wealth. It's any of that. Like they may kind of compare you guys to a past partner with with the lovers in the tower. They may compare you guys to a past partner now. You know what I mean? Yeah. For some of y'all, it's definitely trying to offer you something, but they don't know if you like value them or find them still to be attractive. So they would try their hand with you guys, but like they don't really expect it to go anywhere. They would be super surprised if you did take the offer. You know what I mean? So they would tell you how they put you guys on a pedestal and how they feel like you guys deserve more than what they gave you. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. How many likes do we got? I can't even see them likes. I just bought this subscription for the what we on right now for StreamYard. I bought the subscription. That's what was taking me a long time, because at first I was trying to buy a subscription and it wasn't like going through. I'm like, what's going on? Then I realized I just didn't put my zip code in. So for 2 days I hadn't put my zip code in. I was like, man, this stuff not working. I was thinking because I was on a web browser or whatever. It was just me being dumb. Oh well. All right, so Capricorn. If they called you drunk, what would they say? Ooh, 3 of Swords here. They would be spilling their guts to you guys. With the Death in Reverse, they're basically telling you guys that they don't. Yep, 5 of Swords. So for some of y'all, they would be upset about you guys walking away, about conflict they had. They would confront you guys. All right. They would tell you that they've been watching you guys. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sag. They've been watching you guys. They've been paying attention to how persistent you guys have been, or like how strong you guys are. So they would play mind games. So they would talk in circles, really. They wouldn't really get to anywhere. We got the 8 of Swords and the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords. They'd really be conflicted about like really coming forward or really saying what's on their mind. So they must not be that drunk, or they are very good at like handling their alcohol. You know what I mean? They would just be more expressive towards you, like passionate, but like really not saying too much. They would keep bringing up conversations that you guys already had before, and maybe like bring up a grudge. Okay, there we go. Knight of Cups, three of Wands. So they would try to present some type of story towards you guys. Maybe like express their feelings, because we finally got into it. But at first it would just be like talking, just to kind of like talk, just to kind of fill out the space between y'all. Like they don't want it to be quiet. Like this is somebody who gets trapped in their head a lot with their own thoughts, so they would like want to talk, just try to like get some of these like feelings out. This is how they probably like warm up their heart chakra, probably like talking, And then next thing you know, it's like, all right, I can say what I need to say. So like once they feel like they've gotten maybe the high ground in the situation, once they feel like they've said what they needed to say. So first they would probably try to like, I'm gonna say tear you down at first. You know what I mean? And it's not even like in a harsh way. It's like being petty. So somewhere in there, they would try to be petty with you guys, maybe even nitpick at you in a way, just to kind of like get some passion going in the connection, just to have the conversation going. That's what they want first is conversation. And then once there's like a heated, like maybe this is heated or it's tension between y'all, then they would start expressing their emotions. You get what I'm saying? So like this is somebody who probably struggles. They struggle with it because like it took all that shit just before they finally decided to like start expressing how they feel about the situation. You know, so they would probably be a lot more affectionate towards you. Were like romantically interested. They may even like bring that out, like, hey, I am attracted to you in this way, or I wanted to take the situation, you know, maybe a little bit further. They may even present some type of idea of what they think the relationship could be. Oh, he was a drunk. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, they probably can handle alcohol very well, Curly Cookie. That's what they give me. Like, I can handle this alcohol pretty well. You know what I mean? So either they're a good drinker or they just don't drink that much, like when they drink, so it's not like too inebriating. You know what I mean? Because it gives them like they would be like maybe speaking on the things like it just seems like the conversation doesn't go anywhere until they start like expressing their feelings and emotions, and then that's where they would be trying to like present an opportunity for you guys to maybe work together, build together, maybe be in the same environment together, which could be anywhere, work or whatever. Like they may even try to talk about work, but like in a subtle way. You know what I mean? Like they try to like talk about like everyday situations. Like this person doesn't like they struggle at really being expressive when it comes to caring. You know what I mean? So like most of it would be like them being maybe more charming, maybe more flirty, a little bit warmer, you know what I mean? A little bit more expressive in whatever way that is. Like just them like not being so cold and not being so like repressed comes out after they've gotten off like maybe some like back and forth with y'all. So maybe they want to bicker a little bit or they say something to you in a way where it's coming off like, you know, just trying to annoy you at first. You know what I mean? Just he's not long called me. Oh dang. So yeah, look. So yeah, they would just definitely try to make you guys doubt yourself for like so maybe they try to make you guys feel bad if you guys walked away or left them behind. They would try to make you feel bad. You know what I mean? And then try to like persuade you or convince you to come back around and work with them again. Like they have their own motive for why they would want you guys to get together. You know what I mean? So like there's a desire for you guys to interact or work together or do something together, maybe a career or a collab, joint endeavor, something. They want something that you guys can work together. Could be doing with Capricorn, could be doing with Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag. Ayo, Eater B8, you, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. So I also think about them trying to be what you would like them to be. So like however you want them to talk, they're going to talk like that. So like that's them listening. They're going to be trying to like listen to what you say and pay attention to what you say and then try to morph into that. You know what I mean? Like the Green Power Ranger. What you want me to be? All right, I'm about to turn into that. And then they be that. You're like, hold on. Hold on. You know what I mean? Like, so they do that. You know what I mean? I know it's just talking mostly, talking and trying to carry the conversation. Like they'll do most of the talking. That's what you gotta know. They'll do most of the talking. You know, maybe a little funny, witty jokes at times. A whole lot of sarcasm. A whole lot of sarcasm. This is how this person talks in sarcasm. Talks in sarcasm, and their lingo it'll be maybe slurred then. So maybe they did get drunk. Maybe they do be drunk because it's like it slurs or slowed down. The way that they talk isn't as quick. You know what I mean? Like at first it comes off as like snappy, and then after that it's like slurred, slowed down. You know what I mean? And then it becomes more maybe even like a lower tone or like more of like a pleasantness. Like they start like opening up in a way where it's like, oh, you was doing all that because you really care. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who doesn't mind like expressing their feelings when they're in the mood. So like this, you would basically turn this person on through a conversation that you guys have. You know what I mean? So maybe it's a little bit of like a back and forth at first. You say some slick shit, they say some slick shit. You know what I mean? But they like that. Hey there, sweet lady. But they like that. You know what I mean? So that's really it. They just try to push the conversation a lot more, but eventually they get to like wanting to work with you guys or wanting to have you guys around or trying to present like that's not an illusion, but trying to sell the story or trying to sell the relationship in a way where it's beneficial for both of us. You know what I mean? They may also say about like missing having you around or missing like not being around you like that. They I don't even say they seen you guys walk past or they like heard some. So maybe they may even mention like some stuff that they heard about you because of the Five of Swords. So maybe they even heard like some stuff about you, but that can sometimes be like betrayal, backbiting. So maybe they like, and the Two of Swords here, that's usually like a nosy person. So like they can say that they heard some stuff about you. They may try to confront you guys about that, rumors, gossip, stuff that they heard, but you guys haven't been talking like that. So they may bring that up. You know what I mean? Like it's little stuff that they really just try to bring up because they really have a lot of care and concern for you guys. But like they find you to be very attractive. So like, what's up, Pentarina? So that's why they like try to just talk at first. But like this is somebody who doesn't really want you to know like what's on their heart when it comes to you. You know what I mean? They idolize you. All right. They idolize you. They may even kind of see you guys as like a lesson to be learned. Like you brought up a lot of emotions and feelings in them, but they also kind of feel like you may be karmic to them. I'm sure they may not know karmic, maybe, but maybe not. You know, it just kind of gives that vibe of like, we weren't on the same page. We weren't going towards the same goal, but they would try to convince you guys to get on that same page or the same goal with them. Like they would try to sell you on some type of vision about what the relationship could be. You know what I mean? So like by drinking, they just start fantasizing a lot more and trying to get you to play into a fantasy. They may try to invite you guys to come over, or they may try to get you guys, like I said, to go into some type of environment where both of you are at together, going in the same direction or going like towards the same goal. You know what I mean? Because that's their goal. It's like, let's just work together in whatever way they can. They just want to interact with you guys. For some of y'all, they may try to like indulge you with money. So maybe you guys like run a business, or I don't know, like if you do tarot, maybe they'd be like, I think I need a reading. Like this is like somebody who plays that type of game. You know what I mean? Or like if you do like hair or some shit, then they got hair, like I think I need my hair done. Or like they may try to implore you guys to like do something creatively with them or something business oriented with them, or like something where we're like having work together as a way of getting you guys close together. So like they would try to maybe persuade you to do that the next time they see you. They want you guys to like connect the next time they see you. So maybe if they don't try and get you guys to like come over, then they would try to like speak about like maybe a relationship, a trip that you guys were supposed to have, or some type of like connection that you guys were supposed to have that was supposed to reach a certain destination but just didn't. It kept going in circles, so they might keep bringing that up, like why we didn't go past this point, why this didn't happen. Like they bring up a lot of silent grudges that they've been holding on to, but like they'd be very pleasant when they're doing that. Like so, they wouldn't really want to piss you off. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. For a little razzle dazzle, could be an Aries. Like for the most part, this person just wants to seem like they're in charge. They don't want to seem like they're not an authority in your life. They want you to doubt that you're able to move on without them, or you're able to go on without them. They want you to feel like life wouldn't flow as easy for you if I'm not around. You would have a whole bunch of hang-ups, a whole bunch of difficulties. You know what I mean? So they may even kind of put themselves as like the reason for some of y'all getting better in life. All right, Sagittarius. They wouldn't want to piss you off that when they call you drunk. Yeah, shit. They gonna piss me off. Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna definitely want to piss me off. It ain't gonna work though, because I ain't gonna be sad. I'm like, oh, all right. Is you coming over or not? You drinking and you calling me. What you finna do? You finna talk my ear off? I'll call you back. Get me? That's where I'll be at with it. You ain't finna play that game. You better call somebody else. All right, so Sagittarius. If they called you drunk, what would they say? Oh, 10 of Wands. That you make them nervous, that they're afraid that this situation won't work out. They're afraid. Yeah, they would tell you they're afraid. That Empress in reverse. They also feel like you don't value them, that you don't appreciate them. Yeah, there's a lot of miscommunications between y'all. So they would probably come off as maybe a little bit angry with you guys, upset with you guys. Like this situation hasn't moved forward. So they would bring up a lot of like frustration, anger. They would tell you guys that they've been really wanting to give up on this situation because you guys are always like either impulsively saying things to them that bother them or make them feel like they're not worthy of what they're asking for. You know what I mean? Like they let you know, I don't want to do too much, but they also want to travel towards you guys. So like you make them doubt that they're worthy of relationships. That's what they would tell you when they were drunk. Yeah. Page of Wands in reverse, angry, frustrated. All right. They also would speak about your friends, not liking your friends, or like not really socializing with you. You're not really as friendly with them anymore. You just got what you wanted from them, or that's how they feel. Like you're just somebody who I'm gonna say undervalues people, doesn't appreciate people. You're entitled. They would say that. So they would say that you guys are entitled. Yeah, entitled. They will also say that you guys are maybe players, always looking for the next best thing, never really focused on one person or one path at a time. They may feel like you guys distracted them from a partner who was like very devoted to them or very loving to them. Maybe signs could be a Sag, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Leo, a little razzle dazzle, Aries again. A lot of passion, but a lot of it is like in reverse. So a lot of it is like they would be speaking about insecurities that you like rubbed up in them. So whatever like issues you may have caused them when it came to like expressing their love, they may have felt like it was unrequited love, like you never were really attracted to me. They maybe even feel like you guys used them, or was like maybe using them for like security, for comfort, for sex, just for entertainment. Like they were just something to do when there's nothing to do. So like this person's feelings would be hurt because they would feel like, oh, I put in all this energy, I put in all this work. You know what I mean? Like I fought the best I could, and you just took advantage of this situation. Like that's what they would tell you. It's like you just took advantage. That was really it. You just see me as a fun time, and now that you've gotten all that you wanted to do, this is not it. Now, for some of y'all, they may feel like you guys are like party girls or party girls or party guys. Like you're always needing to be entertained. You always have a bunch of people around you. You know what I mean? Like it'd be more so out of like anger and jealousy that they would be speaking about it because they would feel like you're not wanting to devote to them because you don't see them as valuable as a long-term partner. You know what I mean? So they would be like speaking about that. Like there's a reason that we haven't settled down, or there's a reason that you haven't like maybe I'm gonna say proposed. That's kind of big, but I don't because we got the Ace of Cups here, so it could be, but it's in reverse. So it's like maybe because you guys didn't propose, because maybe you guys didn't find them to be most attractive, or you just didn't want like maybe you just like taking advantage of them, like because you knew that they were attracted to you, or because you knew that they desired you in a certain way that you were able to take advantage of them. You know what I mean? They would tell you that they find you guys to be motivated and driven, but you guys just get distracted a lot with like the passions and the desires that you have. So maybe like at work, they might tell you guys that you guys maybe need to find another path or journey at work. Like maybe there's something else you guys could do. Like you guys are very like you guys are go-getters. This isn't the only type of work that you have to do. So like if you work at a company you're not really fond of, they would basically be trying to like inspire you to let you know like this isn't the only work you can do. You have so many skills. You're naturally talented. You're naturally gifted. You know what I mean? Like they were so like it's moody. It's up and down. You know what I mean? But most of it would be like it's really them not wanting to really try to bother you. They don't really want to disappoint you. They don't really want to like cause any type of tension between y'all because they feel like that's all you guys ever do anyway. They feel like it moves forward at one time and then you guys just stop putting energy or effort into it, or you stop expressing, you start repressing your emotions, and then it just makes them angry. It makes them jealous because they feel insecure. Like, am I too young? Am I too immature? Like, it makes them want to be rambunctious around you. So for some of y'all, they may be like, when you're talking to them, they may be like active, doing other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because almost like they try to get distracted. So they may be telling you that they use other people to distract them, friends, going out. You know what I mean? So they may even tell you that that's part of it. Like, even if they're not like dating anybody else, then that's how they get over like their emotional hurts or emotional like issues is by like going out with friends, drinking, you know what I mean, focusing elsewhere, like distracting themselves. That's what they would tell you. Like, I just distract myself. I didn't think that this was going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Now, for some of y'all, they would be talking about like children though, or like desiring children, wanting to have children, wanting to be like, I'm gonna say somebody's one and only. That's what they would really be talking about, like trying to be somebody's one and only. If not yours, you know what I mean? Like this may even like, because sometimes they don't want it's just misinterpretation, whatever they say it. So it could be like them trying to like convey a clear message, but it doesn't really come off clear because you know how I went from like one extreme to the next extreme. Because it's all water and fire. This is all passion and emotion. So like everything that they've been like suppressing, holding down, anger, frustration, insecurity, all that's what's coming up. All of it's coming up here. So they may try to get you guys to like come out somewhere because we got 3 of Cups here and the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. So maybe they try to get you guys to come out somewhere. Like they want to try to take the lead in the situation between y'all. You know what I mean? Like they maybe try to like make this a situation where you guys have to talk to each other a little bit more. Like there's a desire for that. Like there's a desire to have you depend on them or to be able to depend on you so that they can have a lot more security in the relationship because they don't feel secure in a relationship. So maybe in some way they're gonna like express that, like I want to feel more secure in this relationship or more connected to you, or at least feel like you're entitled to like my well-being and my happiness. Like they want that. So whatever way they would put that in words is what they would say to y'all. But a lot of it would be like them like double thinking themselves, or like maybe coming off like very confusing. You know what I mean? Because like you're not really saying anything. Like nothing that you said really made like any clear sense. It's just coming from passion, aggression. You know what I mean? Desire to like maybe like want to have fun with you guys. For some of y'all, it's like sexually. You know what I'm saying? But like outside of that, like they don't really have any clarity between you. It could be done with the Capricorn and Virgo. Yeah, it could be done with Capricorn and Virgo. So they would just see that you guys are more mature. Tell you guys that you guys have grown up. So they would tell you that you've grown up. You've become a lot more attractive. I don't feel like I'm not even gonna say they don't feel like they're worthy, because I'm sure nobody's ever gonna say that way. But like they would just say it like, I don't think that you value me for what I offer or what I can do for you. Like you don't think that I can do a lot for you, but maybe you should ask around, because like it gives like a vibe of them like coming off as like overly arrogant, overly cocky, overly assured of themselves. You know what I mean? Like trying to sell themselves to you, but like coming off irrational. You know what I mean? And just like maybe it's like something they say comes off as clever, but like it doesn't really lead to any point. It's like, I like that you said that, and I like how you put it, but like, so now what? Now what? Now what do we do? You know what I mean? Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. They want you guys to invest more, and then that way they could move the situation forward. Maybe it could be done with an Aquarius. Yeah, just talking, just talking, but like the desire is to get you guys to maybe come towards them, maybe take a trip towards them, or like do something, because they want to see it be a lot more peaceful between y'all. They want to bring back the balance or harmony in the connection through conversation. But like their conversation does not give that. They're hoping that you end up taking the lead, or like they're able to like get your focus on them, so that way you guys can move the connection more forward. You know what I mean? Because they want to invest in you more seriously than what they're letting on. They just feel like they can do stuff for you, but you may be coming off as like too independent. You don't really need them. That's maybe where they don't feel like they're valued, or feel like you appreciate them, because like you can do it on your own. So like that's where it all comes from. It's like you don't really need me. So that's where all the anger and frustration comes from, because that might even like their source of like power or control. It's like people need them. You know what I mean? So if you don't need them, they don't know what to do with themselves. Anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Sag, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo. Dang. Yeah, they don't like that when you don't let them boss you around. Like, man, I don't need you to do nothing. Do I look like I need a mom? Girl? Yeah. All right. All right, so Scorpio, if they called you drunk, what would they say? You did say that too. All right, so Scorpio, if they called you drunk, what would they say? They ain't seen you in a while. Yep. You got Hierophant, not the Hierophant, you got the Hermit. Haven't seen you guys in a while. You guys could have ghosted them, or you're just not responsive like that. They don't see you around like they used to. Three of Swords, they would be sad about that, but they would also be trying to express how they feel about things. They'd be a little grievous. So like the conversation just comes in a more somber vibe. You know what I mean? Like they may even try to say like, okay, so they would try to say things that hurt your feelings, because they feel like you guys don't really care. With the Hermit here, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra. They be trying to say things like they feel like you don't care. Like they may even try to say that they wasted their time. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, they may tell you something that they feel will hurt your heart about maybe like your friends, or about like people that are around you. So maybe they tell you guys some stuff that they've been like knowing, but not like really like wanting to like express towards you. Could be an Aries, a Libra. Yeah, they were drunk. They would tell you some truths, some harsh truths that you guys didn't know about. All right, and they would try to make you guys feel better about it afterwards, though, and see that they're really serious about you, that they're really genuine, that they're really there for you. So like this person would try to hurt you guys' heart or hurt your feelings in some way, like by telling you a truth, by telling you a truth that you didn't know about. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be a secret. It could possibly be a secret, or it could just be like something that information that they've kind of like laid back on. Maybe they thought about it. They wanted to tell you at one time, but they were kind of like, maybe I'll tell you later. Like this would be one of those moments where they would bring that up now, because they're already drinking. So they're like, man, let me just tell you. Like they feel like if I just tell you now, it'll get you over some type of like sadness or grief. Like, you know what I mean? It would be something that like may sting for a brief moment, but like something that you could just deal with. You're like, nah. You know what I mean? Like they almost feel like it would bring you guys closer. or like allow you to see that they're really on your side, really on your team, that they're really trying to build something with you, or really trying to build trust and intimacy between y'all. You know what I mean? They'd be attempting to try to make, like, bring the situation closer, because with the Hermit here, somebody's trying to go deeper. Like, so they would say something that would make you guys think about, like, maybe it's a little bit profound in a way, but it doesn't have to be profound. Maybe it would just be something that you have to really think about. That's what it really is. It's like whatever they say to you, you have to really think about it. It may make you also, like, start taking care of yourself, maybe focus on your health, or maybe focus on, like, your body, or focus more on, like your emotional well-being, like your psychological factors. So, like, maybe you, like, not overthink so much, or maybe you wouldn't be, like, up and down or 1 foot in, 1 foot out of situations, or it would, like, give you clarity about why people are in and out, like why they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So they maybe would tell you that. Could be done with a Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo. Dazzle Dazzle could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Mostly it'd just be them trying to be your friend. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to bring peace, harmony around the situation, trying to be a good vibes. Really wouldn't be too much. They may even try to, like, give you a little bit of information about, like, some stuff that they've learned. Like, maybe that healed them or helped them out when they were going through a traumatic situation, or when they were healing. You know what I mean? So they would try to, like, maybe almost come off like a doctor or like a psychiatrist in a way, like trying to diagnose you in ways, like maybe trying to talk about you in a way where they're like, I'm doing you a service by telling you this stuff. So, like, that's how they kind of feel like they're doing you a favor by telling you this stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, these are things that they feel like maybe you could, like, fix, or, like, so these could be, like, vulnerabilities that you may have that they noticed for a while and they just didn't say anything. That's that Virgo energy. Like, I've seen it for a while, but I just didn't say anything. I just kind of, like, let you be. It's one of those moments where they're like, all right, I'm going to tell you, like, something that you probably should have heard from me for a while, but you didn't. So now I'm going to tell it to you. And after I tell you that, I feel like we can move past this, and then, you know, new things on the horizon after that. Like, this relationship should expand after that. Like, our level of intimacy and trust should go to the next level after that. Because I'm telling you something that's a little harsh, but, like, it's something that you needed to hear so that you can attune to it or acknowledge it and then handle it. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how this person would be. You know what I mean? They may also try to, like, talk about how you guys spend your money. You know what I mean? Like, that might be it too. Like, how you guys spend your money, or, like, how you guys invest, like, where you guys invested at. They may even want it, for some of y'all, it could be slightly like a breakup. Like, they could be telling you guys that they're not, like, really interested in the relationship long term anymore, that they really think that they can do something else. Like, maybe they find that there could be better out there for them, and, like, they had to take some time or a break from you guys, and that they realize, like, what they really want for themselves. So they may come back and just tell you guys that. Like, if they were drunk, they may just tell you, like, I really found what I want. I may found somebody who's very supportive. I got a partner who takes care of my needs. I got a partner who, you know, is like very nurturing to me, or very comfortable around me. You know what I mean? And I see that you could do stuff on your own too, because you got Queen of Pentacles and the Strength here, and the Hierophant. I mean, not the Hierophant, and the Temperance. So this would be more so about them telling you that they see that either you could do this on your own, or that they can do it on their own. You know what I mean? But they also have somebody around who's generous and who's, like, who takes care of their needs, who's focused on them, you know, who's very easy to get along with. So they would just tell you that. Most likely it's somebody else that they may have for some of y'all. So they would try to, like, reveal whatever was hidden between y'all. If it wasn't, like, that deep at first, it'll come out. It'll come out. So, like, this would be somebody you probably haven't heard from in a while, or somebody who you felt like you wasted your time with in the connection. You felt, or somebody who you've been with for a while. Like, if you didn't necessarily feel like you wasted your time, it would be with somebody who you've been with for a while. They would tell you about some things, like the stuff that they've seen about you that they didn't like. And the stuff that they've just been, like, keeping it quiet to themselves, you know what I mean? But they would try to do it as a way that you'd be able to work through it or heal it. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, in their mind, is their way of making you a better person. That's what they feel like they would do, make you a better person in whatever way that is. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, a little razzle dazzle, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, Pentarina, thanks for being here. Good night. Okay. All right. So, Libra, if they called you drunk, what would they say? Definitely something that you wouldn't expect them to say, whatever way that may be. So, like, they would say things that maybe caught you off guard. Star in verse, that they still see potential in a relationship. Could be an Aquarius. All right. They also kind of feel like it's impossible at this point. All right. So they would still try to hold back their emotions. They may come off like a little shy, a little bashful. Could be a Pisces. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit moody around you too. So like, it's just uncontrollable and indirect. All right. They would tell you that they don't really know how they feel. They don't really know their own feelings or emotions. They don't know how to tell you that they're attracted to you. So this is what they would tell y'all. So this is like somebody who's finally like letting it be known that they find you to be very attractive. Like, oh, I'm really into you. So like they would really tell you that. Like it may come off a little goofy in a way too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe they're giggly. Maybe they're a giggly type of person, or it comes off like, I'm not immature, but just like goofy. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like they would finally come around and tell you, like, oh, I'm really attracted to you. You know what I mean? I see how driven you are. I'll see a lot of people be fighting for your attention. So like this would be somebody who watches like how other people associate with you, or how other people deal with you. They also want to have a little petty back and forth, a little witty banter. You know what I mean? A little back and forth, whatever that is. So like, you know, you say something, I say something, but it comes off as like playful. You know what I mean? Like they want to have fun with you guys. So like the conversation that they have is maybe a little bit aggressive, like turned towards like trying to prove or like trying to like compete for your attention, trying to get you, like they bring in some type of drama. That's what I know, but like it's more like a fun spirited type of way. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't come off as like, because this would be somebody who feels like you guys rejected them, or maybe they rejected you guys in the past. So we got the four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it'd be somebody who you felt like you put a lot of energy or effort into, or you guys have been dealing with them for a while, but it also kind of felt like it didn't really ground in the way that you wanted. You may have felt this person was more closed off to you, not really receptive around you, really reserved around you. Like this would be somebody who finally gives you clarity on why they didn't really talk like that to you guys, or why they weren't really being direct about things. Details that were hidden, this person would really clear those things up. The Five of Wands could be about clearing the air. Sometimes the Five of Swords, because it's talking, but Five of Wands is also about like the things that we were aggressive about or frustrated about. I'm bringing them up now, so that way we can get them out in the air. So it could be that, because the Four of Cups here, they would be talking about how they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you guys, maybe to build like a relationship or something long term between y'all, and why they would just more so just why they were closed off. They just felt like this was like a relationship that was impossible at the time. Like maybe it was just too many other people competing for you, too much interference that was in the way. Like they feel like there's like blockages in the way. There were blockages in the way, and they didn't really know what to say to like get you guys either to pursue them, or they didn't know what to say to really romance or seduce you guys, to get you guys to feel them in the same way that they were feeling you. You know what I mean? So I want to say they probably try to project like some type of like fantasy on you guys. They may even tell you guys about them losing weight, or about like you losing weight. Like they try to idolize you. You know what I mean? But like they don't want to be always direct about everything. They just want you to know they're attracted to you. So like this could be like compliments. This could be like them gassing you up. This could be like, hey there, Kiki. They could be trying to gas you up. You know what I mean? Tell you how fine you are. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like try to like keep their like reserved to themselves. Like this is somebody who doesn't want to do too much around you. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who feels like you guys could be in a family, or like put your households together. So maybe they even try to talk about that with you guys. They may even try to tell you guys that, like they rejected a relationship or a previous relationship, so that they could be like open to you guys. You know what I mean? Or that they just, I'm gonna say, stalled on a relationship, so that they could be open to you guys. So it's giving that vibe. Like it'd be a lie. I'm gonna say it's a lie only because the Ace of Swords here in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So that's somebody who sells a dream. So they may give you guys like lies that you would like to hear, though. That's what they would try to do. They would try to tell you stuff that you really want to hear. This is somebody who's very good with words. Very good with words, but they don't always be like very direct about stuff. You know what I mean? So like in passion, this is somebody who probably wants you guys to come over for sex, or wants to come over for sex, or tries to initiate the situation where like the time and the energy that you guys have invested in the connection, they feel like it's not all for naught. Like this was worth the time and the energy that I took to fight for you, to get your attention, to get you like to really pursue me, or to get you to really take me serious. So that's what they would try to do, like try to convey their words in a way where you have to take them serious. You know what I mean? And see them as like maybe your wish fulfillment, like I'm gonna say reincarnated, but like a wish fulfillment that's being renewed. So they try to get you guys to like keep hope that this could be something. So for some of y'all, it's like misleading or leading you on. They would try to like lead you guys on because they really want to keep you guys around. You know what I mean? They really want you guys to reject other relationships. So like that's where that jealousy, maybe, or that competitive energy. So maybe they even try to like put it in words like, I want you to like leave behind whatever partners or whoever you were dealing with. But it just comes from like overwhelming desire of like having you or possessing you. You know what I mean? Like wanting to control you. You know what I mean? That's what this person really wants. They want to be able to control you, and they want to be able to tell you like what to do. So I guess that's what they would try to do during the conversation, is like try to tell you what to do, tell you what they're going to do. Like they may come off as like very assertive, very confident, you know what I mean? And maybe even saying things that they really don't mean. You know what I mean? It's just like just trying to make you feel good, maybe trying to make you smile. You know what I mean? It comes off very passionate, very lusty though. We don't have no devil here, but it gives like a very passionate, very lusty though. You know what I mean? And at the same time trying to act like they don't really care. It's not really a big issue if you accept me or not. What's up, T. Lee? So it's like it's almost like if you don't accept me or not, like they really try to keep their cool, calm demeanor around you, like they're in charge or like they're leading. Yeah. So some of y'all, they may invite you guys out, maybe to go either on a date, or they're gonna invite you guys maybe to like possibly take a trip somewhere, or like to go somewhere where you guys are like interacting with other people. So maybe it's like a party or a get together. Like they would try to invite you guys out. Like that's the desire, is like to see you. I need to physically see you. I need to physically touch you. So for a lot of you, they want to touch you guys in whatever way, or they need to like just look at you. So that might be what it is too. All right, now they will also tell you guys that you guys lost weight or that you look different. Something's changed about you guys. Like something's changed. You guys aren't like as emotional as you once were, or you guys don't like share your feelings how you once did, or they may tell you guys that you guys are sometimey, moody with them. You know what I mean? Like they may say that about you. Like you don't really. I was gonna say you don't really fool with me like that. So they might keep saying that you don't really fool with me like that. You're not really into me like that. You know what I mean? So they may keep like implying that you're not really into them like that. Could be dealing with the Aries, could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Ah, okay. So it'd be more so about your physical features. That's what they were really just trying to keep like their attention on. Your physical features. Even if you guys aren't around each other, it'd be more about like what you look like to them, how you make them feel. They would keep trying to bring that up a lot. How you make them feel, or how you made them feel. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody who wants to like arouse emotions in you, frustration, anger, maybe even like wants jealousy on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they want you to feel maybe like you made a bad decision or a bad judgment rejecting them. So maybe for some of y'all, they may even try to send you guys pictures. Like they may try to send you guys pictures or try to give you something for you to hold on to them, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? So maybe that's like a dick pic for some of y'all, or like I don't know, like a sexy picture, like an erotic picture for some of y'all. So like they want you to envision them. That's a big thing here. They need that. They need that visualization for you to be interested or come like to be attracted to them. So like maybe that's like a little temptation by sending you a picture. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me on Virgo. You said maybe you're drunk? Linus. You're the Libra? Well, hey, Mimi, that's why they would come at you the same way that you would like it. Like, you guys get like that probably, too. Real passionate, real charming, tell people what they want to hear. Oh, damn. You always miss the kinky stuff. I know, right, Dan? Oh, I got you, Miracle. I got you. Hey, so, Virgo, if they called you drunk, what would they say? They say they see you guys thirst trapping online, trying to get attention. Right? They say that you guys got options. A whole lot of people around you. All right. They feel like you guys are building up your following. For some of y'all, they would feel like you guys are building up your following. All right. That more people are wanting to support you. More people are wanting to help you. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, a thirst trap could also be like maybe noticing either a picture that you had or like wanting to send you one. Yeah, they would feel like they would talk about you guys being famous online or like successful online, getting a lot of attention online. Maybe a picture. It's got to be a picture that you guys posted. It has to do with a picture, because Because we got Instagram famous and the sun. That's the picture card. All right, they would just be talking about you guys entertaining a lot of people. So they would try to invite you guys out too. So they would try to make light of the situation by like, yeah, definitely. They would try to act like it's not really no big thing, but really they would be a little bit bitter about like the attention that you're getting. So they may even try to like allude to you guys being in a relationship or dating in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like they would try to tell you guys that you guys would really be better together. So they would feel like there's some type of grudge that's being held between y'all, and they would like to express that and start over again. So they want to release whatever tension or like frustration or whatever was said between y'all in the past. They want to get past that. They want to let that go. They would just talk about how the relationship didn't move past a certain point, and they see you as their happiness, or they see you as their fulfillment. You know what I mean? They don't really know what they want in relationships, so they may tell y'all that, or they tell you that they think you don't know what you want in relationships because you have all these people around you. You know what I mean? Like it goes into that. Let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a Libra, could be a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, for Razzle Dazzle, could be a Cancer. But mostly they would also tell y'all about your car, about them getting a new car. So maybe they have like car issues, or like they talk about a car. It's a car. All right. Even though I seen a chariot, it really was like about a car. All right, because like they have fears around like their public image, or fears around like not being able to get to you, or not being able to like move the situation in the direction that they would like it to move. But we do got the Six of Swords in reverse, so that means that they would like to see the situation transition into something else. But with the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, they would probably be talking about why it hasn't. So maybe they'd be asking a lot of questions, because Queen of Swords is here. This could be somebody who's inquisitive, but like she doesn't ask the right questions. Sometimes the answers or like the comments that they give you back come from hurt. You know what I mean? So they may try to repress their hurt by like, or like I said, make light of the situation by like maybe inviting you guys out, or trying to be more playful, more entertaining. You know what I mean? Like this, they may say that. They may say that you don't find them entertaining, or you don't find them attractive. Like it's a little bitty bitter stuff that they say to you. You know what I mean? But it's only like kind of like to get at your skin, or get under your nerves, because of like you have a lot of attention by other people. You know what I mean? So like some stuff that they've been feeling for a while, maybe even tell you how attracted they are to you too. Like, but it comes off as more playful. You know what I mean? They don't want to come off as like too pressed, or too like they care too much. You know what I mean? They try to keep it distant. So like the conversation is like playful, and every once in a while they say some real slick or like smart shit, but like they don't really try to really rock the boat between y'all. They're really trying to figure out like, how can we get on the same page? We got Three of Pentacles here and the Seven of Cups. So a lot of y'all, they would try to show you guys that they're the better option. They would probably try to tell you that. They can't show it to you on the phone, but they would probably try to tell you that they're the better option. And they would tell you that you could have been picked them. For a lot of y'all, they're going to tell you that you guys could have been picked them, or that you guys could have been in a relationship, but you just don't know what you want. You just like a lot of attention. You know what I mean? You have this clout or this recognition online. You know what I mean? And then, or for others of you, it's just that you focus a lot on work. So it could be that too. Like you like having maybe luxuries, or you like having options and opportunities, different creative ventures going on, but you're never really like present. So they may even mention that, like, you're never really present. You're never really there. You come off as very detached. You're only around for like a good time, or I only hear from you when things are going well in your life. You know what I mean? So like they will also kind of feel like you know, you guys overshadow them in some way, or you make them have to like dim down, like not be who they want to be. So they may mention that, like, you don't allow them to be who they want to be. They don't get enough attention when they're around you. And this could be either because like you're attractive and other people are paying attention to you, or it's more so because like they don't get enough of your attention. But I kind of feel like maybe it's because like other people, and that's why they feel like they don't get attention from you. Like they don't get the attention they feel they deserve around you. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all, they would still try to invite you guys out somewhere, beach, party, event. You know what I mean? Like there's a desire to get you out with them, so because they feel like other people are working with you, other people are collaborating with you, other people are supporting and helping you. You know what I mean? Nah, you didn't miss it. What's up, Harley? You didn't miss it yet. So, nah, they just feel like there's a buildup between y'all, but they just feel like you haven't either made a choice or you made like a bad choice. So they may try to cloud your judgment with the stuff that they say, like, you know, maybe like, I'm gonna say downplay you in a way. Like, yeah, you cute and you on that, but like you not like all that. Don't act like that. They try to humble you guys slightly. It's not like, and it comes off just because like, you know, you guys are really getting attention elsewhere, and they would be upset about that, or at least that's how they feel about it. But they don't really know what you got going on. with the Seven of Cups, they don't really know what you got going on. They just know that you have options and opportunities around. So it's just like, I don't really know who you're seeing or who you're dating, but like they got you gassed up. That's how it would come off. Like they got you gassed up. You think you're going, I'm not saying you treating them anyway, but like if you're not trying to move the situation forward with them, then they would feel like whoever is around you has made you feel like you don't have to settle down. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Yeah, they made me tell you guys that you guys, like whoever you're with, you guys aren't that great together. That wasn't a good choice. That wasn't a good selection. That was really it. Anyway, let me give you signs. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer. All right. They say how you guys used to, they bring up stories about how you guys used to make big moves too. I guess wherever you guys maybe you guys traveled, maybe you guys did business together or whatever. They would just talk about how shit slowed down. All right. So, oh wait. Leo. All right. So, Leo, if they called you drunk, what would they say to you? Yeah, that's what it is. They be drunk. They be nervous for some reason. Leo, they be nervous to talk to you. Could be a Pisces. They be a little bit afraid of like expressing themselves. Now, why would you get drunk and not want to express yourself? They would just try to be good vibes. Like, so they would just try to like, you know, maybe tell you stories. So this would be like a great storyteller. This would be somebody who tries to tell you stories just to kind of like make the vibe feel cool, make you feel good. So they maybe try to gas you up, maybe try to tell you what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Possibly invite you out, or yeah, definitely invite you out. We got Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords. So it's not that. They would just try to act like they're very mature around you, like not try to do too much, not try to be too active. They would tell you guys about how they feel like you guys left them behind or left them out, like they're not really acknowledged by you guys. They may also talk about their money. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn. They may talk about their money, or they may talk about your money. We got Four of Wands here, which means a one night stand where they be trying to come over. They be trying to convince you guys to let them come over. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse too. And the Fountain. So they be trying to get you guys to restart some type of connection between y'all. Like let them come over. Maybe they try to paint you some type of picture. It's a story. They're going to give you a story. It's going to be a good one, a vivid story. Whatever they told you is a great story because you might let them come around. All right. The only reason I say that is because we got the Four of Wands here, which usually could be like a short-term relation. I mean, it's usually called a canceled reunion. But it's one of those reunions that we come together, but it just doesn't go. It doesn't go past maybe whatever happened at this moment. So maybe the conversation doesn't go as depth as you guys would want. But with the Page of Cups, sometimes it can be promiscuity. So maybe this, for some of y'all, it's like they would try to have a one-night stand with you guys. You know what I mean? Try to come back over, try to reset. You know what I mean? Do miracle, Noonie do miracle. What you want me to do? What y'all want me to do to miracle? I wonder who was brave enough to call Harley drunk because I called her live and she was sharp as fuck. Oh yeah. I bet he could, Harley. I bet he could. All right, so boom. Yeah, they would just feel like you guys don't really like see the value in them. They would try to show you like what they could do. So maybe they try to tell you about like the stuff that they're working on. That's what it is. They try to like show you that they're bigger than what they are. That they're working on this, they're doing this. They try to show you that they're very like discerning now or a lot more mature and that they got their head on straight. So that's what they would try to do. They would try to like make themselves look better. Maybe by comparison. So like maybe they compare themselves to other people or like because like with the Page of Cups, it's like insincere. They don't know how to flatter you. They don't really know how to like flirt with you. So like most of it comes off as like sexual. You know what I mean? They don't know how to be playful and flirty and like, you know what I mean? Like, and then if you like maybe if you compliment them back, they don't know how to like take compliments, but they also don't really know how to compliment you. That's where the issue is. They don't really know how to compliment you. So like it comes off as like them maybe like gassing you up in a way, but like it comes off as like insincere. Like, you know, you're like the baddest I've ever had. Or like you're so beautiful and this, that, and the third. Like they really just try to like boost your confidence. They really just try to gas you right up. Gas you right up. Because they want to be able to do the situation all over again. This person's really kind of like shallow with you guys. So they may just be into you guys because you're very attractive because of the Knight of Cups. And this is what they call somebody they find to be very attractive. They only go for partners that they find to be very attractive. That's all it really is. That's all it really is. So they try to keep the vibes around you good. So through conversation, they try to talk like they're teaching you something. So maybe with the Queen of Swords, they try to talk like they're teaching you. You know what I mean? Like try to give you good information, good insight. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to tell you about like how I did this, how I got that. Like they would try to maybe like be a resource to you guys. Yeah, with the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, they would try to be some type of resource to you guys. They want you guys to have some type of sanctuary between y'all, or some type of security, some type of bond between you guys. So that's what it would be. But with the Knight of Cups, it's not a real bond. It's not a real bond, but it looks like it. It's a good look. It looks like it's a bond, but it's really because they want to be able to come over, or they want you guys to be in the same environment with them. They want to start the connection all over again, but it's only for sex. Only for sex, or only because you guys got material goods, money. You know what I mean? Because it's somebody who's superficial and shallow. They only want you either for money or for sex. So it's not really too much going on there. I guess, like I said, they just try to impart some type of wisdom on you guys. Maybe tell you guys about like taking care of your health, or like trying to like take care of their health. Like they just try to tell you about like what's been going on in their life, and then like saying that you haven't been acknowledging me or paying attention to me like that, or you haven't been hitting me up like that, or I feel left out. They may even tell that you treat me like a stepchild, shit like that, but like not really, nothing really in depth. Even though the Queen of Swords is somebody who has great conversation, that's all it would be, great conversation. But the conversation has the motive of like, I want to come over there, I want to touch on you, let me rub on your butt, let me touch on your dick, or like whatever. Like it kind of like it comes off that way, but it's like very persuasive, very like charming the way that they say things. Hold on real quick, y'all. It's my stinker. Yeah, Zari. I'm on live. All right. She just called and said, "What you doing, girl?" Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they would try to offer you guys out somewhere, maybe a small date, or they would try to do some type of small gesture of like friendship, cordiality. Maybe it's a small gesture. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes it'd be like Cash App, but it could also be like just some type of small gesture, just to kind of show that they care. You know what I mean? That's all it is. But like they don't care as much as they put on. This is just somebody who's into you because you fit a look right now. You know what I mean? They would look good with you on their arm. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. So the conversation is like coming over. I'm trying to come over. You know what I mean? Oh, I've been working on this. I've been doing this. Like that. Like it comes off like kind of upbeat, even though there's not a lot of fire here. It comes up kind of upbeat. You know what I mean? But at the same time, trying to keep this air of like regality to themselves, where they're not like doing too much or like saying too much. Like they would have a firm grip on the way they talk. So this must be a drinker. Must be somebody who's good with drinking. Now, for some of y'all, because we got a page of cups in reverse, they may not be that great at drinking. So like a lot of it may like not really. It may be jumbled. You know what I mean? Maybe jumbled. Maybe they're like, it's like almost like they talk for a little bit, then they go quiet, and maybe they're sitting and they're pondering, and then they like come back and they start telling you about something that they were just thinking about while they were like sitting in quietness. So it's something like that. But yeah, they would try to flirt with you guys and try to make you feel like you're the only one in their life, or somebody who's like super special, super important. All right, anyway. Oh, they would tell you guys about you guys always keeping one foot in, one foot out, not really being invested in connections. They would say that about you guys. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Possibly, I think it was a Leo card. Could be a Leo or a Virgo. All right. Okay. Some of y'all need to get drunk and call these people. Let's see if you guys do what I just said y'all would do. All right, where we at? Forehead itching. All right, we're gonna go here. All right, so Cancer. Cancer. No, you need to roll up. Roll something up then. Roll something up then. All right, so Cancer. If they were to call you drunk, what would they say? Yeah, Virgo being for all them readings. But don't tell me Virgo running around here terrorizing everybody. So glad I don't date one of them. All right, anyway. So Cancer, what would they do? King of Swords. I just seen the, yeah, I did too. Seen the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you got Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo. So for one, y'all, they would be talking harsh to y'all. All right, they would be talking big shit. Whatever you guys got going on, they would be talking big shit. It'd probably be out of anger and jealousy because the Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe for some of y'all, I'm just gonna say this. They would call you guys a hoe. Sorry to say that. I'm not saying you guys are. they would probably try to say some fly shit like that. If not necessarily like a hoe, then they would just try to like say something that would like break your confidence or make you frustrated in a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Like they would come off like maybe a little shrewd, a little cold, callous with the way that they talk to you, maybe even condescending. What would they say to you? They would say that they felt like you guys could have went further than what you guys could have went. That you guys maybe used them as a stair step. That you used them as a way of like getting up, moving up, trying to get your money together, get your finances together. They feel like you guys play a lot of games. All right. That you hurt their pride because you didn't value them or give back to them the way they gave to you. Yeah, they feel like you guys stalled them out. You had too many other things going on. They would tell you guys that you guys are insincere, that you guys play a lot of emotional games. Yeah, that's why. It's like they feel like you guys play a lot of emotional games. You guys fucked around with their confidence, made them feel like they weren't attractive. You know what I mean? So so they would basically they tell you that they got better because of you. You know what I mean? They got better because of you. That they had to adapt to situations, but now they have somebody who invests more into them that they don't have to invest in, or that they don't invest in as much. So they would tell you that, or they would tell you that that they were expecting you to invest more. You know what I mean? They may even tell y'all, for some of y'all, that whatever they were giving you was coming from a motive of like looking for something better or expecting something back. So they might actually like come out and tell you that they were like if I give you this, I'm expecting you to like give this to me. So maybe they would come out and tell you that, like straight out. I know they really don't want the vibes to like, they don't really want you to like stop dealing with them though. So they would, however they say it, they really wouldn't want you to stop dealing with them. With the King of Swords, they would try to be direct about stuff, be honest and truthful about things. You know what I mean? But it just comes from anger and frustration, like some of the stuff that they may say. So like they may say like one or two hurtful things, but like then after that, they try to get past that situation with you, like try to get past whatever they just put out there, or whatever they just said. Because they also will let you know that they have fears around this relationship not going anywhere, or like that they maybe wasted their time or wasted their talents or wasted resources trying to like put things together with you guys. Like no matter what I give you, no matter what I do, you don't appreciate it. So like this comes like you most of get frustration from this person. Frustration wrapped around like still being slightly attracted to you. You know what I mean? Like slightly. And I say slightly, you know what I mean? Because it's not like, it's like they feel like you're changing. This person feels like you're changing. And like you have a lot more things going on now. So maybe you guys don't have the same time for them that you once did. Or you're not investing in them in the same way that you once did. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of like where it's at with it. So they may like reveal something that they've held on to for a little while too, which is probably like the frustration that I was just speaking about earlier. They'd be nervous around you though, because like this person doesn't want to get things wrong. Like they want to bring up everything that they can remember. Everything that they can fucking remember, they want to bring up and say to you. You know what I mean? And then after that, they want to be able to heal that situation. So like after I said everything I needed to say, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping. I said what I said. I'm cool. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. So like I said what I said, bitch. I said what I said, boy, and that be that. You know what I mean? Like they, because they're drunk. So it's like I feel clear about saying this stuff to you now. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't got no cups here. We got page of cups, but that's the insincere energy. So like they try to be playful and flirty with you, and maybe try to like be friendly or like like as gentle as possible, but like not really. They may even try to act like they don't know that you guys have something else going on. So they may kind of act like they don't know that you guys have like gotten better or like maybe changed your life around, or like some of you have like healed, or some of you have gotten your body together. They may try to act like they don't know that you guys are like taking a turn for the better. Like things are starting to work themselves out in your life. So they may kind of act like they're not aware of that like life is getting better for you, and that you're now starting to like heal and now able to like take care of yourself or give to yourself now. Like you figured out, they feel like you figured out what you wanted, but now you get in an abundance. So like now you can get a lot of other options, or now you get a lot of other opportunities that you weren't getting before. So they may even tell that to y'all now. Like, oh, you become overly confident, overly arrogant. You weren't like this before. You know what I mean? This is not how I remembered you. Who do you think you are? You know what I mean? But like at the same time, they really be afraid that maybe you would end this and stop dealing with me like that. You know what I mean? like, oh, you're cutting me off. So some of y'all, they would kind of feel like you guys cut them off. They would maybe mention that, but like they would care, but like at the same time, not really care. You know what I mean? Like they care, but like not really, because like they feel like you guys weren't investing equally into the connection anyway. You know what I mean? They felt like it wasn't really going to go anywhere, but like there's just that feeling of like you were just fun to be around. I like being around you. I like your energy. I like your vibes. You know what I mean? You come off generous, even though I know you have a motive. You be giving me the stuff that I need, so it's helpful. You know what I mean? It just isn't a whole lot. So they would tell you guys that like it'd be helpful, but it's just not like it's not like all that. Like you're not like breaking the bank. You're not getting richer because or I'm not getting richer because you're doing this. So like they would probably come off like that, like slightly harsh, but like at the same time maybe overly arrogant too at times. Like they're too assured of themselves in this situation. So like they're gonna come off as like too confident with their words. You know what I mean? Maybe try to talk like they're a boss. Maybe talk like they're in charge of you. You know what I mean? Like they kind of talk like what's the word? Talking down to you. Like they be talking down to you. So like that's something you would notice about this person when they're drunk. You know what I mean? Like they're saying something that's so important to you. All right. Yeah, basically they would just try to get you guys to like sacrifice yourselves for them in some way. So like they think their conversation would be good enough to convince you to maybe like hang around a little bit longer, even though they don't want it to go nowhere. They just would like want you to hang around a little bit longer. You get what I'm saying? That's really what it is. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and for a little razzle dazzle, it could be a Pisces. Oh, Harley, we know you love to humble a nigga. We know it. We know how you do things. All right, Gemini. All right, so Gemini. If they called you drunk, what would they say? So if they called you drunk, what would they say? So you could be dealing with Capricorn. Oh, they were trying to play with you guys. They be trying to play or like joke and play with you guys in some way. But they were trying to act like it's not no big deal. Like this is somebody who's normally not friendly. They normally closed off. Oh, they would be trying to express their passion for you, the desire for you, trying to flirt to get you guys maybe to like have fun with them, or try to get you to go with them somewhere. Yeah, definitely trying to get you guys to come over. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So they would bring up something that they feared about or something that bothered them about you. So that's what. Oh yeah, Five of Swords. Five of Swords and Nine of Swords. They would bring up something that bothered them about you guys, but the vibe behind it would be playful, cheerful. You know what I mean? Like it's more like a good time. But like this is somebody who likes to talk shit. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. So they like to talk shit between you guys. They want to have an intense conversation because we got death here. So they want to have some type of like maybe it's like a back and forth, bitter bickering. I say something, you say something. Like they like that banter, back and forth banter. All right, like this is somebody who likes to like maybe try to guilt you, make you feel bad about something that you didn't do or something that you maybe made them feel like they shouldn't have done. You know what I mean? So like they maybe try to make you guys feel bad, but at the same time, they just want to have fun with you guys. So like it comes off as like you did this or you did that, but at the same time, what you doing? You want to come over? You having fun? I missed you. Like it's playful in a way. It's like I miss you because it's like King of Wands and the Page of Cups. This is somebody who's not necessarily emotionally mature enough, but they express themselves in passion. You know what I mean? So like this person to try to like flirt with you as a way of trying to get the situation to go further, whatever way they can make it to go further, because they just want to have a good time with you. So like the vibe behind it is like very upbeat, playful. At first it comes off as like filling you out. Like, are you open to this? So like they try to get you guys to open up and like talk to them, or at least be playful, be cordial. You know what I mean? So maybe they try to be your friend again, or if you guys aren't friends, then they try to be your friend again, or they just try to like be flirty, real flirty and real like aggressive towards you. You know what I mean? They will have no shame. So like drinking like allows this person to have big confidence. They have no shame when they hit you up. All right, so they can tell you what they want to hear. You can see them be vulnerable. Like they'll tell you stuff that they were afraid of or stuff that bothered them, just like all that. Like it comes up with them. All right. They may also, like I said, kind of mention about you guys walking away. or like leaving them behind and not really saying too much. Like, so they may tell you that you embarrassed them, or that they feel embarrassed by how things turned out, or they feel ashamed and guilty for how a situation turned out between y'all. But they're still trying to, like, you know, keep the vibes good. They still been trying to, like, you know, make every day their best day and just be their best self. You know what I mean? Like, they may even tell you that you guys inspired their confidence, made them start becoming a lot more focused on their career, or made them tap into their creativity, or, yeah, I seen the Ace of Wands. You inspired them with their creativity. You know what I mean? Like, they may even tell you that their life has gotten better. So they may kind of like put that on that act on, like, my life has gotten better. I've become a lot more driven with the things that I want. I'm doing really well. You know what I mean? Like, they would like talk like that, but like they also would try to make you feel like you made a bad decision walking away. You know what I mean? So probably they try to tell you about all their victories, all their successes, stuff that's going well in their life. You know what I mean? And they would probably try to hide the things that aren't really working that well for them, or the things that maybe they just like the issues that they maybe just solved. So like maybe they had some problems that they were going through and they just solved them. They would probably like let you know about that. But like if there's like hindering or like inkling issues that are like still like stuck to them, they wouldn't want you to know that. So like they would be conflicted about like everything they tell you, and they might overthink themselves a lot. It'd be a whole lot of overthinking. So this person would just be trying to like come towards you or get you to come towards them. You know what I mean? Like find some type of way to maybe get you to like, yeah, I'm gonna say invite you out or invite you over. There's a desire to have you guys maybe spend the night, or like, cause I think of like the Nine of Swords to the Sun is like from day to night. So maybe they want you guys like to stay the night, try to convince you to by like being assertive, being very suave. You know what I mean? Maybe send you a picture because like the sun is here again. That's my picture card. So maybe they try to send you guys a picture to entice you. You know what I mean? So sometimes a picture can just be like food. It don't gotta be sexual. It could be like food. It could be like the environment that they're in. Like maybe they're in Florida, maybe they're in like California, maybe they're in Dubai. They send you a picture like, look where I'm at. Look at this. Try to like encourage you to like want to come around or want to be with them. Like they want to show you that they got stuff going for themselves. So like the conversation has to do with them like making you feel like you shouldn't have walked away. You shouldn't have acted that way before between us. You know what I mean? Like they want you to feel guilty or want you to feel ashamed for whatever happened before. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But they will also like, you know, boost you up, give you a little bit of confidence about your career, your successes. Maybe they've seen y'all. Like maybe they've seen something like with you guys. Like maybe you guys have gotten more status, more clout. Maybe you guys have started picking up momentum in something. Like they would tell you that they see your momentum and they're happy that you're starting to like really start maybe putting yourself out there or really starting to go after the things that you really desire. They tell you that they find you guys to be a go-getter. Like they would gas you up. It's gashing you up, but at the same time, the first thing they would tell you guys is about you guys like trying to get you guys to open up, and then they would try to like bash you about making them feel embarrassed or like making them feel nervous around you a lot. Like, oh, that's what they would also tell y'all. They would tell you guys that you guys make them nervous a lot because they find you guys to be very attractive, and they find you guys to be very outgoing. You get a lot of attention. You look like you're successful. You look like you're not to be played games with. So they would tell you that. That's why they would try to get you guys to open up, like more in like a playful way, because it just seems like you guys aren't for the bullshit. Like not like a King of Swords, but like more like you guys just don't really fool with a lot of people. So they were trying to figure out a way to get you to be comfortable with them again, in whatever way that is. And they try to build comfort really fast. That's the desire. Get you comfortable so that way we can like resume where we were at before. Whatever happened before, let's not end it. I know it may not move forward, but like let's just kind of like linger in this passion and this intensity between us. There's some stuff I wanted to say. There's some stuff that you wanted to say. Let's say it and then let go of those grudges. So like that's what they would try to do between y'all by being flirty and playful. Like say what you want to say and I won't take it personal. That's what they would say to you guys. So let me give you signs. Could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. For razzle dazzle, could be a Gemini. All right. So Taurus. Where we at? Can we do this? All right, Taurus. If they called you drunk, what would they want to say? Oh, hey there, Linus Kitty. You still here? I thought you were slid off by now. All right. So Linus Kitty. Anyway, so Taurus. What would they say if they called you drunk? That you're stubborn. Nine of Cups showed up. That you're stubborn and arrogant. You need a lot of attention. You like a lot of attention from other people. So they would basically try to like, I'm gonna say, try to give you your flowers or try to congratulate you for something. So they may try to offer you guys food or try to offer you guys help in some way. Like they wouldn't really say too much because we got the Queen of Pentacles. That's not really a big talker. So they wouldn't say too much for real, for real. They would just try to maybe give you your flowers in a way, congratulate you for something. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So it wouldn't be too much talking. Like whatever they say may come out like abruptly or come out like like ill-timed. Comes off with like lacking tact. So maybe comes off a little blunt. Maybe even comes off like a punch in the mouth. They may tell you like they may kind of criticize you guys and may tell you guys that you guys used them, that you had them in a third party, that you didn't really value what they offered you, because we got Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so you didn't really value what they offered you, that nothing's ever good enough for you, that you just want their attention, you just want the validation, you just want admirers, you just want them to keep putting in energy or keep putting in the effort, you know what I mean, even though you weren't really giving back to them or reciprocating that same energy. They would basically tell you that. They would tell you that they were unsatisfied with the relationship, that it wasn't really as fulfilling as they wanted it, as they would like it to be, and that they're looking for somebody who's really going to invest in them. Yep, they don't like people that have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You misled them. You led them on. That's what they would say. You led them on. You led them on, and then you tried to friend zone them. Yeah, you led them on and then tried to friend zone them. Or you only give them a little bit. Like the stuff that you, like they feel like they come with like some real substance, and you only come in with like a little bit. You only offer a little bit. Like they kind of feel like you guys, I'm going to say stingy. That's what they say. You guys are stingy. You guys aren't really looking to build an equal relationship with a partner. You guys just want your own needs met. So like you only care about what you want. That's what they would say to you. You only care about what you want. And because you're popular or because you have a lot of status or like other people are willing to give to you, then you feel you don't have to give to me, or you don't feel you need to invest in this relationship. And they're going to tell you that they feel like they were used by you. You know what I mean? They would tell you that you be like, maybe they're going to say that you meant that you pay attention to like other people's successes, like you count other people's blessings, or they'd be saying that like other people are counting you, like your friends. They would talk about your friends, like talking about you and your blessings and the things that you've had going well in your life. So they would talk about like your friends not really getting along with you. They would tell you that your friends aren't really your friends. You know what I mean? So maybe they try to tell you that your friends tried to come at them. I think that's what they would probably tell you, that your friends tried to come at them, or tried to like offer them romance in some way, or tried to date them, or tried to go out with them, or do something like that with them. You know what I mean? So like they would tell you stuff that you probably don't want to hear from them. You know what I mean? And they may even tell you that they don't want to hear from you. That might be even part of it too. Like, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to talk to you like that. You know what I mean? It's like it comes off as like frustrated. You know what I mean? But like not really frustrated. Like, I'm not gonna let you know that you pissed me off. So like they don't want you to know that you pissed them off. You know what I mean? But you could probably tell in the conversation. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who's prideful. Duh. Somebody who's prideful, and doesn't want you to know how much you really pissed them off, or how much you really like agitated them, because they feel like you undervalue who I am or what I have to offer, or what I bring to the table. Like, I can do a lot. I can do this. Like, there's the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Even though it's in reverse, this is somebody who can do for others, but also very independent, multitasker, multifaceted. You know what I mean? This is what I would call the perfect husband or wife. Even though it's a woman, it could be a perfect husband or wife. Like, they can do a whole lot of things. They can do the job of many people. Just, you know what I mean? They usually just do it for themselves. Skilled at it. So they may even tell you guys about the way you guys dress. Like, it's been getting you a lot of attention. They may talk about you guys needing to focus on your health more. Maybe you guys have either picked up weight or you've lost weight. So they may even like talk about that. Like your appearance has changed. Something about your appearance has changed. And now that you guys don't socialize with them anymore, they would like to be friends. If you guys don't talk like that, that's what they would want. They would try to hit you up and tell you they would like to be friends. They would like to hang out. You know what I mean? Like, let's relive past memories or past experiences that we've had before. You know what I mean? But they would want to rush it too. So maybe they would try to like, they may tell you that they feel like you use them to get out, to be seen by more people. You know what I mean? Like, you use them to like let other people know that you're dateable, or that you're like romantic worthy, or like that they know you. Like, they maybe like tell you that you use them just to kind of like be in their friend circle, so that people could know you or like recognize you, or you get what I'm saying? That's because I just see the moon here too. Well, that's 8 of Cups. So for some of y'all, they would try to tell you that they're moving on. They're done with this situation. They don't really want to engage with this anymore. They don't want to add any more value, or they don't want to add any more of their resources or time into this situation, unless you're going to grow up and be more mature and match them. That's what they'll say, unless. So it's an unless. So really, they want you to like just do what they want you to do. That's what they really want. They really want you to do what they want you to do. And because you're not doing that, they're not happy with this. You know what I mean? So they would, in so many words, tell you that you need to invest in the way I want you to invest, or I'm not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Comes off a little petty. But that would be about it. Nothing really major. They will also tell you something that they realized about the connection, though. So something about you or something about the connection has made them see life differently. So some type of facade or illusion around what they thought maybe relationships were, or what they consider to be stable or stability. They just don't feel that way no more. So they'll tell you that you shook them up. You shook their life up. All right. And that you gave them a breakthrough or some type of epiphany about like what they really want or what they really need. You know what I mean? So they start building or start working towards that now. They acknowledge that something that you were doing or something that you were giving them made them realize like, oh, I need to be getting this. Like, I need this. This is what I need. So they would tell you that they recognize through the connection what they need. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you weren't really taking me out on dates. I realized I needed dates. Oh, you weren't really like helping me with my bills. I realized I needed help with my bills. Oh, you weren't really helping me with like household chores or with my car, like daily responsibilities. I realized I needed a partner that could do that. So they would tell you all these things. I realized that I could do all these things. That I needed all these things. But for some of y'all, they would tell you that they realized that they can do it themselves. All right. So like maybe they would tell you that they were using you when they really could have done it themselves. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio. For Razzle could be the Pisces. This was my girl Megan. Megan gave me this. Jean Julian, she gave me this. So it was her idea. We gotta shout her out. Great job, Megan. All right, so Aries. If they called you drunk, what would they say? I like this reading too, Saggy. I was kind of curious how it was going to play. So they would say you guys are focused on taking over the world, focused on money, and creative adventures. You guys get distracted. All right, they would say that they ghosted you guys, or you ghosted them to go. So for some of y'all, they feel like you guys ghosted them to go to another city, or it's like to experience something new. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. They feel like there's things left unsaid between y'all, so they would feel like there's deeper. Oh, they would tell y'all that there's more to the story than what you're telling them. That's what they would say. There's more to the story. There's details that you're not really explaining, like what happened. So they would tell you that they obsessed about maybe a story that you told them about, like details that are missing in an experience that you guys had or an experience that you had. Thanks there, my guy. My guy, Miracle. C-Mac. Thanks so much. All right, so they would tell you guys that, wait, is it back on? Is it back on, Aries? All right. So they would tell you guys that they're over this situation, that they're not really holding on, or they don't really have hope that you guys will go anywhere with this situation. But for some of y'all, they would want you guys to travel. So they would be vague about like where they would want you guys to go, what they would want you guys to do. So they would definitely like maybe make themselves seem like the victim in the situation. 3 of Cups, yeah, they would be fearing being vulnerable with you, like really telling you what it is. So they would just try to like, okay, manipulate a situation to get you guys to go out or get you guys to come around or be around them. So they would try to present a story, an illusion. Yep, Hangman with the Magician and the Devil, sex. So they would try to present the story or illusion of you guys maybe being a little bit closer than what you guys really are. You know what I mean? And like they're so they maybe act like they're more bothered than what they really are. So let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces. So they really want you guys to like be waiting on them, lingering on them. They really want you guys to be obsessed about them. So they'd be trying to like create maybe some type of storyline or like use their words in a way where it sounds like they want you guys to be more than that. Like they really can't leave you alone. Like they're really addicted to you. There's more than like what meets the eye. So they would be saying stuff like that. Like there's more than what meets the eye. I have a lot more deeper feelings than you guys. I just don't really know how to express it. You know what I mean? So that's like kind of like the manipulative way because it comes off like a fuck boy or a fuck girl. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who probably wants you for the experience. They like your sex, and they maybe like your aesthetics, or like they like that you guys are foreign, or they like that you guys are like somebody else like a long distance. They like how you talk too. So they would tell you that I love the way you talk. I love your voice. So they would like gas you up in a way. But like just somebody who's like a fuck boy or like a fuck girl, like they're good at talking, they're good at communicating, and they're very sexual. So like everything maybe like have like an innuendo to it because the moon shows up first, which means there's vagueness. But it means that they also try to be vulnerable with you guys too. You know what I mean? To make the situation grow or make the situation expand in a way. Like they try to keep it a good vibes. That's what they really want. Good vibes around us. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to bring up any of the issues that we really had before. I want to act like I'm over these situations or whatever like disappointed me or whatever bothered me before. I want to act like I'm over these situations and just put on a smile, grin and bear it. You know what I mean? So they just make like act like that. For some of y'all, they may say that you got them in like a third party. You know what I mean? Like they may say that and they don't really know who you're dealing with. Like it kind of comes off like that. Like I don't know who you're dealing with. I don't know who has your attention. I don't know who you're focused on. You know what I mean? Like, so they may try to like guilt you in that way. Like, I don't know who you're focused on. I don't know who you're with. You could be anywhere for all I know. So they may even ask about your whereabouts with the moon. That might be the first thing. Like, where are your whereabouts? Where are you at right now? Like, what you doing? Where are you at? You know what I mean? Like, kind of like fishing for you. Where are you at? You around here? You know what I mean? Like, because they maybe want to come to where you are, or they want you to come to where they are. For some of y'all, it could be like a distance, though. Because I got the Temperance here, but in this deck, it's about being like, at a distance. And it's a Sagittarius energy. So it may be like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to tempt you with something. They're very crafty. This person will try to tempt you with something. You know what I mean? So like it comes off first kind of vague, like open to like interpretation of your own, just to kind of like feel to set the scene out. They want to keep the vibes being very cool, really relaxed. You know what I mean? Maybe even try to offer you a drink yourself. Like tell you, they'll probably tell you they're drinking. They'll probably tell you that they've been drinking. That might be what it is. Like you might be able to like intuitively pick this up, but they may just tell you, "Yo, I'm drinking," or "I've been drinking." You know what I mean? Because like you can feel you'll be able to feel the tension from them, or you'll be able to feel the sexual energy from them. Because like the conversation comes off as like very crafty. You know what I mean? Like the way that they talk. It's the way that they talk that really like sells it to you. You already know what they're on. You know what I mean? And they may start talking about like maybe seeing you in a certain way or looking at. So for somebody else, like a picture. Maybe they ask for pictures. Maybe they want to send you a picture. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who'll be like waiting on you. So they may try to orchestrate an opportunity for you guys to have to like come to them or deal with them in a way where it's like, yeah, come around. Like they try to tempt you with sex or with like pleasure. So it could be like going out because we got 3 of Cups. So it could be like going out, maybe trying to get you guys to drink too. Because like they want you guys to be in that same vibe with them, the same energy. They want the same energy around you. You know what I mean? Now for some of y'all though, they may even tell you guys that they want to like work together. Or they want to create some type of outcome where you guys can get a lot of money. So that might be the tempting offer where they start talking like they're on like this big boss shit. They about to like do this, that, and the third. Fuck with me if you want to. You know what I mean? Like I'm on this. I'm finna do this. I got some stuff that I've been working on that I'm like about to make happen. Like they may gas themselves up. They may gas themselves up. Like they may be like, I'm not gonna say overly confident because it doesn't seem like they're gonna be overly confident, but like they may gas themselves up in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm about to be doing this. You know what I mean? Like talking shit, but not like bad shit or like they're not really gonna do it. Like this may be somebody who has real intentions on like doing what they're saying they're gonna do, but like when they get drunk, maybe they get inspired by you. Maybe they talk to you and you help them figure things out and like you know what I mean? Like they may try because like sometimes I think of the magician as being somebody who tries to work things out in their head. So maybe like talking to you helps them work things out, and then they start feeling empowered. Like, yo, I'm about to fucking go crazy on them. You know what I mean? Maybe they like smoking. You might hear them. So I was to say smoking or drinking, or you might hear them doing stuff. Like you might hear them. Like there's noise. So maybe there's other people around. Maybe they're at a bar. Maybe at a club. Like they call you when there's like other people around. So like you made them like think about what they wanted to say to you. You know what I mean? You made them like think of you. They just like reminisced about you. All of a sudden, you just came up. Or maybe somebody mentioned you, and next thing you know, they're like, oh shit, let me call him, her, and let me talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, like, let me talk to them. You know what I mean? And they would express about some type of emotional hang up that you guys have been dealing with. And they could just maybe tell you about them, like, having some type of issue, something that just didn't go well for them, or they didn't really finish it. Like, they would tell you about the stuff that they're working on but haven't really finished, stuff that's not really, like, gelling with them emotionally, that's just draining them. But, like, they still keep, like, persisting or still keep going at it. You know what I mean? So like it could be work, it could be creative projects, it could even be relationships. Like Them talking about not going back to a past relationship that's no longer fulfilling them. They're not going to be around people who don't necessarily feel the same way that they feel. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I'm leaving all this shit behind. You know what I mean? And like not feeling bad for themselves, but like feeling bad for themselves at the same time. So like this would be somebody who's like emotionally, I'm not gonna say unhinged because it's not really unhinged, but like more. And if anything, like all they're saying is like trying to build like intimacy with you so that you guys could like talk and maybe socialize and chatter a lot. And then they want to try to get you to come over for sex. Like sex is going to be a big thing on their mind. Sex or like whatever way you guys could have sex. Like if they have phone sex, if you guys are on FaceTime sex, if you're sending them videos or pictures of sex, they want something sexual with you. Something. They don't care what it is. In some way, there's going to be some type of sexual something happening here between y'all. Like that's what's on their mind and what's on their like communication style is having to do with like sex or something taboo. You get what I'm saying? So maybe for some of y'all, they may just like, let me come smoke weed with you, or let me come drink with you, or let me come fill on your butt, or you know what I mean? Let me come fill on that thing. Whatever she may say to you, they may say some wild shit like that. Like it comes off like that. They're like, so it's like with the moon reverse, it's not really being hidden. It's not subtle like that. Like it's very creative in the way that they say it though. You're like, oh okay, maybe it's like their own little slang, the way that they say stuff. You know what I mean? Like bring that Betty Crocker over here. What is that? Like what is that? Biscuit? Is that a cake? What is that? What does that mean? You know what I mean? So they may say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Ah, look at my boy C Mac. C Mac said, if anybody want to drunk, call me tonight. That's right. Hey C Mac, you in Brooklyn? Hey man, I'll be there. Told him too. Hey look, hit my phone, hit my line. I'll be up. Anyway, so let me give y'all the number. Let me give y'all the number. Let me give y'all signs. Could be a Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. For Razzle Dazzle, could be a Gemini. They definitely would have like some ways of talking with you guys. Like they'd be very blunt and direct about stuff, but like the way that they do stuff, the way that they say stuff, comes off very clever. All right. Oh, H-Town is 346. What was I thinking? What was Brooklyn? I don't know. I thought that was out there 346. But anyway, yeah, that was the signs, y'all. Thank y'all again for being here. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, this was a good one. I gotta listen back and see what I said because I was confused. I was confused what part I was doing or where I was at for a second. Ha! Daddy, he just texted you and told you that, huh? Daddy ass or daddy ass. Daddy as fuck. Oh, daddy as fuck. I like that. That's smooth. Daddy as fuck. Alright, yeah. I'll do my best. Hey, see, Mac, I was definitely telling you, big dog. I got to tell y'all what the deal was. Hey, man, I had a ball with this, y'all. Thank y'all again for being here. This was hella fun. This was a good one. Thanks again, Megan. Whenever you show up, Meg, thanks again, because that was a great idea. I would never thought about this. I was like, yeah, what would they say drunk? So now I'm excited to go back and listen and see what's going to go on. All right. So anyway, I'll be here again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do a pick a card. If it's not tomorrow, then it'll be Sunday. But this weekend, I'll be doing a pick a card. I think I'm gonna do about your coworkers. What do your boss or coworkers feel about you? So it'll be a pick a card on that. And then I got another all signs sometime this weekend too. So I had to take a little break. You know what I mean? So I'm good. I'm back. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Appreciate you. Have a great night.